You need to know this immediately, before my heart bursts from holding it back any longer, before silence becomes the cruel thief of moments we will never get again. My love for you is not something that hides in the shadows, not a quiet whisper meant for secret corners. It is a fierce declaration meant to light up the sky. I have watched you not in a way that steals your freedom, but in awe, as if every breath you take is a miracle, every step you take a hymn that the earth is lucky to hear. I want you to know that the world feels warmer because you exist. When I wake up, it is your face my heart is searching for, even before my eyes open. When I close my eyes, it is you who comes to paint the dreams with colors more vibrant than I have ever known. Please know this now, because tomorrow might be too far for a truth that burns this brightly inside me. You need to know this immediately, because my soul has been speaking your name long before I learned how to pronounce it with my lips. There is an ache that only you can soothe, a soft spot in the middle of my chest, where the rhythm of my heart has bent itself to match yours. The universe must have known what it was doing when it put you in my path, but it forgot to warn me how deep the pull would be. I find myself thinking of you in the quiet moments, imagining what it would be like to sit across from you, with nothing but time and the sound of our laughter filling the air. I wonder if you realize the effect you have, how the smallest gesture from you can erase the heaviest burden from my day. I am not afraid to be vulnerable before you. If anything, I am afraid only of you not knowing how much of my life belongs to you now. You need to know this immediately, because love is a rare visitor, and I refuse to let it pass unnoticed. I have been hurt before. I have seen love slip through fingers like water, but with you it feels different, like something that refuses to be lost. It clings, it stays, it holds on even when everything else falls apart. I want you to know that you are the poem I was meant to write, the melody I was born to hum. If there were a way to open my chest and show you the way my heart beats differently for you, I would do it without hesitation. No part of this love is hesitant or unsure. It is certain like sunrise, bold like storms that dance across the sea, gentle like a whisper in the quietest hour of dawn. Do not let this confession slip away, for it is more than just words. It is my heart, raw and uncovered, laid in your hands with complete trust. You need to know this immediately, because every day without telling you feels like I am hiding from the truth, and I do not want to hide. You are the reason I have learned to smile even when I am alone, the reason I look forward to small things that used to pass me by unnoticed. I want to hold your hand through every season, not just the bright summers but the winters that test our strength, the autumns that strip away illusions, the springs that promise new beginnings. My love for you is not a fleeting emotion that burns quickly and disappears. It is a steady fire warm enough to guide you home on the darkest night. I want you to know that you are safe with me, that I will hold your dreams as carefully as I hold my own. If you ever doubt your worth, remember this moment, these words, because they are proof that you are the center of someone's universe. You need to know this immediately, because I cannot imagine a life where you are just a passing memory. I want to build something lasting with you, something that stands even when years have passed, and everything else has changed. I want to write our story not in pencil, but in ink that time cannot erase. If I could, I would carve your name into the stars, so that every night, no matter where you are, you would see how much you mean to me. You make me want to be better, not because you demand it, but because loving you feels like an invitation to rise, to grow, to become the best version of myself. I want you to know that you are not just a part of my life. You are the heart of it, the reason I wake with hope and fall asleep with gratitude. This truth has waited long enough, and I can no longer let it stay hidden. You need to know this immediately, because love does not wait for perfect timing. It happens in the middle of ordinary days and transforms them into something extraordinary. You have turned the simplest moments into treasures I keep close to my heart. Even the air feels different when you are near, lighter, sweeter, charged with possibility. I want to sit with you under quiet skies, talk about everything and nothing, and let time slip away unnoticed. Because being with you makes every second feel like it was made just for us. I want you to know that I see all of you, the light and the shadow, the dreams and the doubts, and I love you not despite them, but because of them. You make me believe that love is not about perfection, but about choosing someone every single day, and I choose you without hesitation, without fear, without pause. You need to know this immediately, because my heart has never been more certain of anything. Even when the world is loud and confusing, when storms shake everything I thought I knew, my love for you is the one thing that feels unshakable. You are the calm after the chaos, the shelter after the rain. If I could gather every word in every language, they would still not be enough to describe what you mean to me. So I will tell you in the simplest way I know. You are my everything. You are the story I want to tell again and again, the song I want to keep singing until my voice fades away. You need to know this because life is too short for unspoken feelings, too fragile to waste on hesitation. Today I am brave enough to tell you that you are loved deeply, fiercely, endlessly, and I hope that knowing this brings you the same warmth it has brought me to say